XRP, and it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. And that is so quintessential to keep in mind because most people read it and they go, okay, yeah, it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. And they never think about the consequences of what that actually implies. So another part of the big psyop that was a no-brainer for me is the fact that XRP Army never talks about this death. They never talk about the crash or the ashes of the phoenix. They only ever talk about it rising without the crashing. So it can't be a phoenix if it doesn't crash first. So that's another big aha movement. So before we get into XRP thingy, I want to remind of a couple of different things. First of all, Evgeny Shuvlov, who is he's the leader of the Stellar VBRF team, he reminded us that the phoenix must burn completely in order to be reborn after that. So guys, we're not talking about a partial crash. We're talking about a total obliteration of XRP. And so on top of that, not only did he, but also, Cranker mentioned a second ago, Noah Amers, which is Ralph Amers of SPIA, and also Ben, they all confirmed that Gensler is indeed an actor. So again, guys, just more confirmations that the SEC is in on all this, and they're all working together behind the scenes, because it's also very important for people to understand that not only is the SEC part of this freaking movie, but if you have an XRP that doesn't win the lawsuit, which is exactly what we predicted, that they would not win, then you cannot have a massive boom. And therefore, all the valuations that Nick and Cranker were talking about a second ago, an XRP thingy, are not realistic because you're not going to have the big boom with the big gold rising up to insane numbers. So as a reminder, I'm going to read this box from this section up here. It says, this is from Ben of Stellar Russia. So first of all, nice touch on the valuation. A coin that has an infinite supply should not have an enormous valuation. About the lawsuit, I don't know what to say. SEC is an aggressor, but XRP has money for great lawyers, meaning a great show. My opinion is that they will both lose to some extent. So the reason why I'm mentioning that is, again, because this information came out 1 or 2 days before the actual SEC judgment came out. And so how did Ben know that both will lose in some capacity? Because as you guys probably are very familiar with, when the actual judgment came out, it then said that institutional XRP sales were securities, but retail was not. So XRP won and lost at the same time. They both lost to some extent, which is exactly what Ben said. And so this is just a quick snapshot of what Nick was saying, but it ties